Hey there, it's Mimi Brown here, giving you tips you can use to manifest the most in your life and your business. Recently I went to a convention and I was one of the workshop presenters, and one of the things that they did during lunch is they had these little itty bitty fortune cookies, but these fortune cookies were very unique. They didn't have the, normal fortune cookies that or sayings or responses that you see, but they had poignant questions to really make you think. And one of the questions said, if you were to list the most important people in your life, where would you fall? And I thought that was really poignant, because if someone asked me, Mimi, make a list of all the important people in your life, I probably would forget to include myself. And so today's lesson is really about being selfish. And I know, once again, you guys know I always say a few controversial things in my vlogs and blog articles, but it really is about being selfish. I think so often, especially as women business owners, moms, we are often taking care of everyone except for ourselves. And when you say, oh, you're being selfish, it's like a taboo word. Well, I'm here to encourage you to be selfish today. And I'm going to give you a few steps that you can take to take back your power and to really focus on you. Number one, learn to say no. N-O, no. I'm going to repeat that one more time. No, no, and no. You can say that in Spanish and in French and in English. It's no. But learn to say no. I know I was that, and I still struggle with this myself. I go, oh yes, and then I regret it later on. But the next time someone asks you to do something and it's not in alignment with the direction of what makes you feel good, and focus on that gut feeling, simply say to them, let me get back to you. And that gives you a little bit of gives you a little bit of wiggle room to go back and say no later on. Number two, ensure that you are taking time out for yourself on a weekly basis. And I mean weekly. Whether you have kids or a husband, or you run your business, or you're like me, you have those golden handcuffs where you're in both worlds. Take time for you. Whether that's stealing a half an hour to go sneak to the library and read your favorite book, or go have a manicure or a pedicure, or one of my monthly routines now is to go get a massage. And it's one of the best things I could think I can do for myself. Most people don't know that one massage for about 60 minutes is equivalent to 7 hours of sleep. And I all know we can use more sleep. So make sure you do something for you. And the last point, number three, is do something that fills you up. Do something that brings you joy. What makes you excited? What gets you pumped? And make space and time for that. So often we'll fit all of our kids, their soccer commitments, and our husbands' business dinners that we have to go to, our spouses' work events. But make time for you. Find something that carves out that time and make it sacred on your calendar. Schedule the time, and you don't let anyone else schedule over it. Because as you pour into yourself, as you take care of yourself, as you're more selfish, then you actually have more to give other people. So remember, as a recap, to learn to say no, take some time out for you, and do something that fills you up each and every week. For these and more tips, come check me out on visionboardparty.net, and make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Till next time.